Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today I'm going to make this really pretty card for you. I love all of the shiny bits about it, and I love the contrast of the gray and the red together. It's just so pretty. I'm going to use Frosted Foilage as my stamp set, and the Feels Like Frost paper. This paper is so pretty. It's actually photographed images that Stampin' Up! Has created designer series paper out of, and you can see all the pretty images. But then on the other side, you've got all of these beautiful silvery, glossy looking papers that are just so fun. And so this is what I'm going to use this week, along with some red glitter paper. And so without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started playing. Okay, so I'm using the Smoky Slate cardstock, and I cut it at 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored it at 5 1/2. But don't worry, all of the dimensions and all of the supplies will be listed in my blog, and you can hit the shop button, and if you would like, you can actually purchase those items from my blog as well. So this year, my goal has been to use up as much of my paper as possible while the season was here, and this is actually all I have left of this paper. And as you can see, I have a lot of scraps, so that's where I decided that I wanted to do something a little different. So I have cut 1 inch by 1 inch by 3 3/4 strips, and I'm going to layer these going silver, white right here on a 4 by 5 1/4 piece white Whisper White cardstock. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'll speed through this process so you're not having to just sit and watch me glue things. Okay, I've got that all glued on, and you'll notice if you put yourself a little bit of a margin down here and you put them all together, one on top of the other or right adjacent to the other, you should have almost the same amount on all sides. That's because these are 1 inch a piece. There's 5 of them, and this is 5 1/4, so it gives you just a little bit of space on each side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this on the top of my Smoky Slate. I love the colors, the gray and the white. It's actually, this is silver, but it goes so well, and it's just such a classy look. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, and I meant to do this before, you can actually, what I should have done was to stamp my sentiment on the middle of the white paper before I actually glued this down. Then I could have cut it out with my framelit. These framelits go with the Frosted Foilage stamp set. It's part of a bundle, and it just, if you purchase it as a bundle, you get 10% off, and it just makes such pretty frames. So I was going to cut that out of here before I actually adhered all that, but I forgot to. So anyway, it's not a problem. I always have scrap paper around, and so I just kind of wanted to get an idea of the frame of where I was going to put it, and I'm just going to stamp it like that. It's so pretty. Okay, while I have my ink out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment for the inside of it. There we go. And I'm just going to put some of these little berries just coming off the top up here. Just like that. Just kind of gives it a little bit of a festive look. All right, now I'm going to go cut out my pieces, and I will be right back. Okay, I have this cut out, but before I cut this out, I wanted to show you that with the glitter paper, there is like a little plastic piece on the back side of the paper. It's like a film, and if you take that off, it's going to make using the die cuts or the dies a whole lot easier. They won't stick quite as much. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go cut it out, and then I'll be right back. Okay. Just going to take that out. And you can see it comes out a lot easier than it would if it had that plastic backing back there on it. There's still a few little spots that didn't come through, and it is really easier to turn it upside down to be able to poke those out. Now we're going to put our card together. So I'm just going to place some glue back here on some of these larger areas because I want them to make sure that they stay down and don't come up and get torn. All right, then I'm just going to lay it on top here, just like this, and it will overlap some of the white, and that's perfectly fine. If there's any pieces that want to try to lift up, just put a little bit of glue on it and then lay it back down. And then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals. I'm just going to place it right in the middle here. And then I'm going to glue the inside. Just like that. And just like that, you have yourself a beautiful card. Isn't that pretty? So pretty and so easy, and best of all, I used scraps. And you could pretty much do that with any type of paper that you have scraps of. Just line your page with them and get yourself a border and a sentiment, and I mean, that is just so beautiful and so festive. Anyway, I just wanted to share this really quick card with you and just show you just how pretty you can make a card, but yet make it pretty quickly. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you liked the project. And if you did, I hope you'll hit subscribe and ring the bell. If you have any questions, please feel free to please feel free to comment, and I'll get back with you. If you would like to purchase any of the supplies, just go to my blog and you can see everything that I used and the sizes. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.